shovelware games tend to not have a reputation at all, because like 90% of them are hot garbage, and the rest of the 10%, many of them are just fine in that 10%. I mean, look at Brunswick Pro Bowling. Okay, let's stop looking at it. I don't want to look at it ever again. But the reason parents kept buying them was for two reasons. One, because they were cheap, and two, because I can't really tell the difference between a game like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Action Girls Racing. I mean, let's ask the class a couple questions. Okay, question 1. Do you have a Wii? Good. Second of all, do you have shovelware games? Good. Thirdly, do you have more shovelware games than good games? See? The numbers don't lie. Yeah, I'm sure at least 90% of the audience members have owned at least one shovelware game. But there is one Wii Shovel-ware game that I have very fond memories of, and I still think is actually pretty good to this day. Now, I'm going to show you a Scott the Woz clip where he throws away a pile of shovelware games, and I want you guys to take a guess at which one in the pile it is. Alright? Play the clip.
Now, there were a ton of various licensed games I'd consider to be shovelware.
If you didn't catch it, let me play it for you one more time. No, yes, no. That's right, everybody! Today we're going to be taking a look at Ford Racing Off-Road. Wait a second, the name on my box says Land Rover Ford Off-Road. Did they change the name in Power Regions? Okay, to avoid confusion, I'm going to call it Land Rover Ford Racing Off-Road. Are you happy with that, Americans? Okay, good, let's continue. Before I begin, though, I'd like to apologize for the quality of the footage, because if you look at it without context, it'll look like this. Yeah, it turns out the default resolution for it is very low and there's no way to change it, so I had to zoom in OBS so we could all see it. And the frame rate, I honestly don't know, sometimes it just dips, you're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, let's start with the positives for this game. Despite this being a Wii game, the controls are fluid. And it's not just because I'm using the PC version, but I remember them being this fast and frantic. It's like it's a slower off-road F-Zero, and I really like that. The second thing I really like is the menu music. I'm gonna stop talking for a second so you can take a listen.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
I love that tune. It's the sort of tune that stays with you for a while. And keep in mind, many people deem this as like a simple shovelware game. But do simple shovelware games have music as good as that? All the other tunes are given the Bug Bumble treatment. While the main menu theme is really good, all the others are fine. But I mean, like, just listening to that main menu tune is... So, I'm gonna be playing the rest of the game soundtrack for the rest of this video. Now, those are all the things I really like about the game. There are a couple things I think are good, though. The main thing is the way the career mode is set out. Basically, there are only 12 tracks, but it still works with that little. The way it works is that when you're entering a new area, you have a 2-cup race for that. And then you have a a sort of decision for the next mode you want to pick. Then you're into another 2-way cup, then you do it again, and then for the next world. But except for the last one, where it just does a 2-way cup, and then a 3-way cup for the final stage of each world for the final stage. Yeah, and there's also a tournament mode, which is way harder, and I accidentally played it for my first couple minutes, or hours. Oops. And the graphics, if you're looking at the actual structures, are really neat. Yeah, the resolution's low, but if you bump it up on an emulator or something... Ooh, I can't show that because I couldn't find an actual working ROM for them. Emulating this game is hard. However, if you're looking at the UI, it looks very... shovelware-y. Now, this is my main problem with the game, the UI. Imagine for a second that you're watching a fantastic video. It's absolutely brilliant and you're going to watch it over and over again. But then you realize that the channel that this is on is T-Series. Yeah, you like the video itself, but because of who's actually done it and what it looks like, no. Yeah, here's the showroom where you buy new cars. Looks very shovel-ware-y, right? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there are many other little problems with the game, but I'll just explain them in this section right now. Cue the Final Destination music. Oh wait, it's already playing. Alright, let's time all of these with the music. Here we go! But to be honest, I do give the game a pass on most of these. Okay, maybe not the track count and that there's only 3 themes. But I do give them a pass because of how fun it is in multiplayer and how good the controls are. So, yeah, there's that. So that's basically a summary of the game. Wow, what a pretty good game on the Wii. I'm so glad it got the critical respect it deserved. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, nobody else likes this game. I tend to be alone on this statement. But come on, guys, can't you just take an opinion on the internet? Oh god, there's a mob going for my house! Yeah, I will admit that this game isn't perfect with all its flaws. But I still like it. Yeah, there were a couple tiny little flaws there, but nothing about it was straight up terrible and completely made the taste absolutely bitter. Aside from the UI looks. That really kinda dragged on it. Think about the game's category. Shovelware. Now think about my score for it. Pretty good. That's banana for a shovelware game. Anyways, I'm gonna stop shoving this game in your face because you've had it enough today. So if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I may sound a bit like a sellout, but I really need my videos to get out there so that more people will watch me. And if you're new to the channel, check out some of my other videos. I have thousands of others. And anyways, thanks for watching, and here's my daily Fortnite roast. This game is infinitely better than it. Ha!